Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to the Mixer, and today we're gonna be talking about, well, not me, right? I'm the only one here, you guys are just watching, so why did I say we? I'm gonna be talking about something quite interesting that I probably should have addressed a long time ago already on this channel. Fun fact, this video was actually supposed to be coming out much earlier, but I had to re-record it because there was some issue with the lighting, so I put a creepypasta instead. But anyway, so today we're going to be talking about something that, in my honest opinion, came to change and revolutionize the gaming industry forever, If you have an Xbox 360 or above, or a PlayStation 3 and above, you know what I'm going to be talking about when I say achievements and trophies. They are the two main structures for both of those consoles that allow you to complete objectives within certain games and get gamer score for them, or whatever the hell the PlayStation equivalent of gamer score is, But just to give you a rundown, let's say you're playing a game like, I don't know, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas, and then you're playing online and you get 10 kills, and then that is an achievement unlocked for you on the Xbox, or a trophy unlocked on the PlayStation, right? So then you get another 100 kills, and then boom, it's another achievement worth more gamer score, I'm going to be talking more about the Xbox achievements because I have an Xbox and I'm much more familiar with their system, so not too sure about how the PlayStation trophies work, but I'm pretty sure it's very similar, where you do something specific in a game and you get an achievement worth a certain amount of gamer score, which adds up to your total gamer score, on your gamer card. Now, the first time that I saw this was when I got my Xbox 360 way back in 2005, and the first few achievements that I unlocked, to me, weren't really that big of a deal. It's like, oh, I did something specific and I got an achievement in the game. That's cool, At first, it was new to me, new to pretty much everyone who had an Xbox, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people were unfamiliar with how it worked, We were just doing it for the sake of doing it, just playing games and getting the achievements randomly, That's how it worked back in the day. Same thing with the PlayStation 3. However, I started to notice that my gamer score was adding up. With different achievements that I got worth different gamer score points, my total gamer score was starting to really rise, And after I hit 1,000, I was like, wow, this is actually really fun, I can really amp up my gamer score. What did it mean exactly? Nothing really, It was just a way for me to, it's kind of like people who accumulate tweets, on Twitter, or subscribers on YouTube, or views, It just feels good to see something rise, at least in a positive way. Like, you don't want your bills to rise, do you? The amount of bills you gotta pay, or the money that you owe someone. But in this case, it felt good, Then a couple of my friends got Xbox 360 too, and we were also playing the same games to get achievements, so it all began as like friendly competition, to try to see who could get the fastest amount of gamer score in the shortest amount of time. In my neighborhood, in my circle of friends, I was the first one to hit 10,000 gamer score on my 360. I will never forget that. One of my best achievements in life to this day, But the point is that it kind of spiraled out of control a little bit because we were really addictive, and we were really addicted to the gamer score system. And it got to the point where I would rent or buy or borrow games just to get achievements to boost my gamer score. Now, this actually takes us into a different territory altogether, and it's whether or not we should be playing games just for the virtual points or for the actual gameplay experience itself, My answer to that is both. Now, I don't think that there's anything wrong with you wanting to play a game just to boost your gamer score, because achievements are there, they exist, and you're going to unlock them whether you want to or not, Even if you don't try, you're always going to unlock something in the game. The Simpsons game gave you an achievement for pressing start to play the damn game, So there are some that you're going to get no matter what you do. But certain people, like myself included, go out of their way to get specific achievements to boost their gamer score. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. If you want to play a game just to enjoy yourself or play it for the virtual points, who cares? I mean, you're still playing the game. You're still having the experience, Now, I used to be friends with a jackass who's from England who actually lives in a nearby city, and he to this day is the absolute biggest douche I have ever met in my entire life, and that's one of the reasons why we stopped being friends. And one of the things, he was a gamer, so we kind of had a few things in common, but one of the things that most irritated me about his personality is how, who's calling me? Stop calling me. I wonder if it's him. No, go screw yourself. One of the things that most irritated me about his personality is that he had this innate inability to respect my opinions, So whenever I said, for example, that I wanted to play a game for achievements, he would berate me like I was outright wrong or something, like I couldn't have the right to my own opinion, He said that I should play games for fun and not the virtual points, Like, seriously, go screw yourself, buddy. But the thing is that like when you play a game, no matter how you play it, what difficulty you play it in, or the reasons for playing it, you are still playing it. You know, and like you are still having the experience, you are still enjoying the game, whether you're playing on the hardest difficulty to challenge yourself or playing on the easiest difficulty just to get through it. You know, I'm the kind of gamer who today I define myself as very recreational. You know, I play games on the easiest difficulties, at least at first, just to see how the game is, you know, to get familiar with the mechanics, you know, and trying to see how it works and this and that. And later, if I feel the need, I will play on harder difficulties, usually just to get the achievements corresponding to them. Like the old Gears of War and Halo games, I would grab a buddy and play them on the hardest difficulties. I'd play on Insane and then Legendary just to get the achievements for both of us, you know, and also have fun. Because when you're playing a really hard game that makes you rage, like Cuphead, for example, which I have been playing, by the way, you know, it's more fun when you play it with somebody, because it's sort of like you can channel the anger and the rage, you know, between each other, and then you guys laugh and make jokes, and it's a little better. Kind of like watching horror movies with friends, you know. But the thing is that, you know, I mean, I used to be very underground. I used to be very competitive with my gamer score, and at one point on my old gamer card, I actually got up to 60,000 gamer score. That was the highest I've gotten, but then I lost access to it when I bought a new Xbox, so I started from scratch. But now I'm at about 52,000, so I'm actually getting pretty close with my current gamer tag. But the thing is that I think that achievements, you know, and you guys might notice that I'm talking more about achievements and not trophies, because I don't know too much about the trophy system, but I do know that the PlayStation 3, and I'm guessing the 4 and the 5 also have this thing called platinum trophies, which is when you get every other trophy in the game, you get one of them, you get a specific trophy for getting all the other trophies, you know. There are games on the Xbox that do the same thing where, I don't know, let's say the game has 50 achievements, and then there's one achievement for getting every other 49 achievements, all of the other ones before it, and then that's when you get that one for completing the game. I believe that's how the PlayStation Platinum trophies work, you know. You get it for getting every other trophy in the game. But it is still the same system, you know. You do something in the game and you get a trophy. But for some reason, I've always been more satisfied seeing the Xbox achievements popping up, you know, because it's so satisfying. Back on the 360, there was a little pop like bling, you know, and it comes up in the bottom of the screen, you know. And at first it was just achievement unlocked, then it said achievement unlocked, I don't know, 30G, and the name of the achievement, you know, and then it shows you a little description. Actually, no, that's what it does now. On the Xbox One, it shows you the achievement that you unlock with a different animation altogether, and then a description of the achievement that you unlocked. So it makes it a lot easier to keep track of what you're unlocking too. On the 360, I had to always pause and open up the menu and see what achievement I unlocked exactly, you know, for doing what. And today, you can actually customize the Xbox One tab. So you can make the achievements pop up in green or, you know, blue. I put mine to blue recently. You can make it red, purple, I believe black too. So it's really cool for them to give you these different aesthetic options too, man. It's just so much fun to make things look different. Now, there are a few controversies here and there, you know, because back when the 360 introduced the achievement system, it didn't take very long for a few nut jobs, you know, if that's what I can call them. No, I just called them pretty much idiots, you know. It didn't take long for a couple of morons to freaking to discover a way through Game Sharks, I believe, or game saves is what it was called, to take certain games and not exactly hack, but alter them so they can get more gamer score. So for example, you put in a game and you use a game save and it gives you the full 1000 gamer score in that game without you even playing it, you know. So this was used to manipulate the system and give the certain profiles much more gamer score than they had. There was this one guy a long time ago called Strip Club DJ, or DJ Strip Club, any combination of those terms there, who was the first gamer to get to 100,000 gamer score on the Xbox 360, which was pretty damn impressive. But then after a while, when you really looked into it, it was a little suspicious, because he got to 100,000 gamer score in such a short amount of time, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, there were more than enough games back then for you to get that much gamer score, but when you looked through his gamer tag, you saw that he had certain achievements that didn't make sense. Like, I don't know, certain achievements that would take hundreds of hours to grind out to get them, you know, and it seemed like he unlocked them very quickly. So Microsoft started cracking down on it a little bit more, you know, and then eventually it was discovered that he actually used the game saves and let's say, okay, let's use the term hacked. He kind of hacked the game so he can unlock all of the gamer score without playing it. So of course they took all of his gamer score and they deleted it. So he went all the way back down to 0. You know, that's what you get for cheating. Now, the thing is that there was also a few other... Today, it's normal for you to have a 100,000 gamer score because there's this guy called Mac91 who has freaking, I think, 500,000. But that's like, we're talking about years of playing, man. You know, years and years and years and, you know, so many games being poured in there, you know? So it does kind of make sense for you to actually sort of... it makes sense that you would accumulate this for... Like me, for example, I had 60,000 gamer score on my old gamer card. Now I have 52,000. So if I were still using the same one, you know, I could have definitely been at 100,000 by now. But anyway, that's beside the point. It's very satisfying to me to see my gamer score rise up, even though I know I don't really make money with it. It's not too important. It's just symbolic to me as a gamer, you know, to see all the games that I played. And back on the Xbox 360, there was this thing where you could see how many gamer score you had. Like, for example, the game had 30 achievements, and it would say 30 of 30 achievements and 1,000 gamer score, or whatever the maximum number was. It was always really satisfying to go down and see all of the 1,000s, you know? It was really, really freaking satisfying. And today, it's even more satisfying on the Xbox One because they have this thing called percentage, you know? So now you can, if you finish a game completely, it's gonna say 100% all across the board. That means you got all of the achievements. You know, my most recent one is Rise, Son of Rome, which was really freaking awesome. It took me so long to get the full 100% there, you know? So I don't know how the Xbox Series X deals with this, but I'm pretty sure it's probably similar. But the point is that it's really cool, you know? It feels good. It feels good to get these 100% all across the board. So to me, it's always gonna be awesome. You know, and it's good to look back and see everything that you've accomplished as a gamer. You know, the thing that most haunts me to this day is that in Halo 3, I had 995 gamer score. I needed just 5 more G, one more stupid achievement to get 1,000, and it was overkill. I hate that achievement to this day, even though the game has much more achievements now, but I would have been so close. But anyway, guys, look, it is my honest opinion as a gamer that achievements and trophies, they made gaming much better, you know, because they give you something to aim for. Because back in the day of the PS2 or the regular Xbox, you had like regular objectives in the game that if you completed, you could unlock awards, you know, like different costumes or weapons or this and that or different levels, you know. It was satisfying, but it's different when you actually see something being given to you, you know, especially now that the Xbox One has this thing called Microsoft Rewards, where if you complete certain things like certain achievements in certain games or do this and that, you get Microsoft points to spend, you know, which I always use to donate. I always donate them whenever I can. So to me, it's very satisfying because of this, you know. So the system is here to stay whether you like it or not, you know? And I think that they have improved gaming much more. Like finally at the end of the video, answering my question about the title of the video, did they improve or ruin gaming, you know? To me, they improved them so much, you know, because it makes it so much more fun, you know? It's fun to grab a buddy and play online and try to get achievements together, you know, to help each other out. A long time ago, like back when I was in high school, a lot of my friends looked up to me because I had high gamer score, you know? Little did they know that a lot of those achievements, you know, were helped out, you know? Like for example, the hardest achievement I probably ever unlocked in my life was Mile High Club back in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it wasn't even unlocked by me, you know, it was actually a friend of mine because we spent the entire day together playing and trying, you know, and switching controls and trying to, like, we were kind of switching off to try to see who could get the achievement. We were trying to help each other, and then he finally unlocked it for me, you know. It's on my gamer card, but he unlocked it for me. Shout out to my buddy Matt if you're watching this video, buddy. You know, formerly known as Silver Decoy. He's cool. He's cool. But anyway, so I think that's all I can say about this, guys, you know, and I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below, you know, whether you have an Xbox or a PlayStation. Tell me what you guys think about the achievement and the trophy system, and if you think that it's made gaming better or worse, you know, but I'm pretty sure nobody has the opinion that it's made it worse. But that's it, guys. Okay, I feel like playing Xbox now. I feel like unlocking some achievements later. But okay, so that's it. So this is Chazzy. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give my little outro information here. If you like this video, then please give it a like and also subscribe to my channel because I post videos literally every single day, sometimes one, sometimes two, depends on how much work I can get done. So you gotta hit the notification bell to know exactly what time of the day my videos are gonna be coming out, you know? So subscribe today to become a dude or a dudette, alright? So this is Chazzy, now for real, signing out for now. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen.